Farouk Berogi. Did Tinubu call Buhari agent of destabilization? Yes. Welcome to the news. And please subscribe to our channel. The truth is that Buhari's people are already acutely aware of Tinubu's honest opinions of Buhari. Now the news in detail. A quotation in which Bola Ahmed Tinubu called Buhari a bigot and an agent of destabilization has resurfaced on social media and has been shared by people who oppose to Tinubu's presidential aspirations. But Tinubu's supporters are countering the quotation with a February 7, 2023 rebuttal by Tinubu's media aide by the name of Tunde Roman, who said the quote is fictitious and the handiwork of merchants of hate and fake news. He also challenged people to provide evidence of where Tinubu ever said those words. In my February 8, 2020 column titled Unkind Things U.S. Diplomatic Cables reported Tinubu to have said about Buhari. I took up Tunde Roman's challenge and showed that Tinubu indeed said what he was quoted to have said and was. In response to requests from people who missed the column when it was first published, I am sharing a slightly modified version of it again. I should add that it was Reuben Abati Goodluck, Jonathan's media advisor, who in the December 29, 2014 tweet first brought attention to what Tinubu said about Buhari. Buhari and his ilk are agents of destabilization. Bola Tinubu. Has this changed? Source: Library of U.S. Diplomacy. WikiLeaks Cable, 2003, February 21, 1509. Friday. Interesting, he wrote. But the quotation that has been making the social media round goes thus: Muhammad Buhari is an agent of destabilization, an ethnic bigot, and a religious fanatic who, if given the chance, will ensure the disintegration of a country. His ethnocentrism would jeopardize Nigeria's national unity. I have seen slightly different lexical variations of this quote, but the essential sentiment is unchanged. Even before Abati publicized it, I've been familiar with it since 2011 because I combed WikiLeaks at the time for material on Nigeria. Since Rahman was bold enough to challenge those behind it and mention where Tinubu made the remark, let me offer some help. Tinubu did not say those words at a news conference, as some people have inaccurately claimed. He was quoted to have said them in a confidential diplomatic cable that the United States Consul General to Nigeria sent to his bosses back home on Friday, February 21, 2003. We got to know this because in September 2011, WikiLeaks, the insurgent, whistleblowing, official secret spewing site, dumped a truth of 251,000 such confidential, unredacted cables that U.S. Embassy officials sent to the U.S. State Department in Washington, D.C. from all over the world. In the February 21, 2003 confidential cable, the U.S. Consul General to Nigeria reported Tinubu to have said Buhari was an ethnocentric agent of destabilization who would strain Nigeria's unity if he became president. He also said the Southwest would support Obasanjo against Buhari, which he did because Tinubu and his group did not want the spread of Sharia, which Buhari supported and which Obasanjo countered. And because even though Obasanjo was unlikable, he was Yoruba and Buhari was not. Looks to me like Tinubu was guilty of the same crime of ethnocentrism he accused Buhari of. The cable reads, turning to presidential contest, Tinubu disclosed that he does not like President Obasanjo because he contributed to the end of democracy in Nigeria during his tenure as a military president and is now benefiting from that history. That said, Tinubu admitted that he and his party, the Alliance for Democracy, AD, must support Obasanjo. Southwest Nigeria is Yoruba land and the president is Yoruba. Tinubu's SAC party had no choice since it has not fielded a presidential candidate. Moreover, Obasanjo is the only candidate who stands a chance of locking his rival, General Muhammad Buhari, whose ethnocentrism would jeopardize Nigeria's Sikh national unity. Buhari and his ilk are agents of destabilization who would be far worse than Obasanjo. Tinubu and many other governors are therefore implementing a strategy to re-elect Obasanjo, partly in an effort to prevent Sharia from spreading. Tinubu predicted that the president will follow his own course if re-elected, since he will not need as many friends the second time around. Incidentally, Tinubu had really kind words to say about Atiku Abubakar throughout his interaction with the Consul General. Tinubu praised Vice President Atiku Abubakar, whom he has known for many years, the Consul General wrote. Elaborating on his knowledge of the Vice President, Tinubu said he has known and understood the VP before entry into politics. Atiku is a detribalized politician who knows where he's going and how to build bridges to get there. The Consul General also wrote that Tinubu credits his going into politics with Atiku's personal encouragement. You will not guess that, going by the way they and their agents tore at each other, or at least pretended to, in the last presidential election. Anyway, my search of WikiLeaks archive with the keyword Bola Tinubu turned up several other unfaltering characterizations Tinubu made of Buhari to Americans. For instance, in a September 14, 2005 secret cable, U.S. Consul General Brian L. Brown wrote that Tinubu wanted to be vice president to either Atiku Abubakar or Muhammad Buhari, but was self-conscious of the perception that either option would present the country with a Muslim ticket, and reiterated the sentiment that Buhari's perception as a religious zealot made teaming up with him unviable. While Tinubu did not see this being vice presidential candidate as a big problem with Atiku, due to Atiku's noted religious laxity and his pro-Western outlook, it would be a heavy cross to bear for a Buhari-Tinubu ticket because of a perception in many southern Nigerian minds that Buhari is a religious zealot, Brown wrote. Because of this factor, Tinubu asserted he had begun to shift his focus, which had been exclusively on the vice presidency, to see the Senate as a nice place to land upon exiting the governor's mansion.